Hello. So, um, I wanted to share something, kind of a little bit of a revelation that I had, and it may or may not be true, but it makes sense to me. So, if we think about this whole child sex trafficking thing, and Epstein, and the whole thing, I think I go back to the garden, and I think of the very first thing that Adam and Eve felt after the fall. What did they feel? They felt shame. Why did they feel shame? Because they were naked. Nakedness, sexuality, they felt shame because they were naked. I truly believe that all of that is coming to light. God is bringing the enemy's work to the surface. It's all bubbling to the surface. We're seeing it more and more. People's eyes are being opened to the truth, God's truth. The enemy hates that. So he's going to keep telling all these people who have participated in any way in child sex trafficking. He wants all their the enemy is trying to keep that hidden, right? Secrets grow in the dark. When they come to light, that's it. And there's so much shame regarding any sexuality. There's so much shame regarding this. And the enemy will use sexuality to shame us. That's what he does. That's the first thing that Adam and Eve felt after the fall. It wasn't, oh, we didn't listen to God for shame. It was, oh my gosh, we're naked. We have to cover up. And that's exactly what the Clintons, the Obamas, Tom Hanks, anybody who's on that list that has been to the island, to Epstein's island, to any of his household things, or houses, any of his properties, okay? They've all participated in this in some way. And they all feel shame. And they don't want us to see them naked. So they're trying to keep it in the dark. And the enemy is trying to keep all of this in the dark. Sorry, my phone is not focusing properly. So, we just have to keep that into perspective. What's really happening has nothing to do with the world. It has everything to do with the spiritual war going on. God is revealing what the enemy is doing, what the enemy has been doing. And the enemy doesn't want that. So, because here's the thing. Once those people are revealed, God is saying, who told you you were naked? Who told you I didn't love you? Because what the enemy is telling these people, the Clintons, the Obamas, all these evil people, all these people doing evil things, they're still created by God. They were still made in his image. And he's saying, they're like, oh my gosh, we cannot have this revealed. Because if we have this revealed, it's the end, right? No, it's not. It's not the end. We know that, right? As Christians, we know this. We know that's not the end. We will leave this earth alive. Like after we die, we still get to be raised. We get new bodies. The Obamas, the Clintons, the whole lot of them. They don't know that. They don't get that. And the enemy doesn't want them to get that. The enemy wants them to think that that's the end. Because right now he has them. They belong to him. But God's saying, no. If this stuff comes to light, you have an opportunity to come back to me. Who told you you were naked? Who told you that I wouldn't forgive you? Who told you this is the end? Not God. Not our Creator. We have to help this. God doesn't need us to help him. But he wants us to be an active participant in revealing the truth. We can, just as much as we bag on people for hating Trump, those same people who get upset about other people bagging on Trump, vehemently hate the Clintons and the Obamas. It's the same thing. It's equal. Just the same as Trump was created in the image of God, so were the Obamas and so were the Clintons. And they were created to be in heaven with him. They were. They're caught up. They've been deceived. They've been lied to. And they're doing evil deeds. And we know this. We know that they're doing evil deeds, but they don't deserve to be hated. Just like Trump doesn't. They're people. They're humans. Created in the image of God. A loving God. God the Father. So, you don't have to like them. But we do have to pray for them. And we do have to pray that God reveals all of this evil. It has to be revealed. So let's pray today, friends. Let's pray that this is all revealed and it comes to light in any way, shape, or form. And I'm telling you right now, Trump has to be in office in order for that to happen. Because if any Democrats are in office this next coming election season, none of it will be revealed. I promise. It will not. Even if you hate Trump, even if you do not like him. Remember, there are people that don't like the Obamas and the Clintons too. And they're the same. So, it's the same as hating Trump. It is. So even if you do not like him, even if you think that he's obnoxious and whatever you think about him, if you have to care more about the babies. You have to care more about these kids than you do about Trump. He is doing God's work, friends. He really, really is. He's not trying to take away anything from you. He's not racist and he's not a bigot. He doesn't care. What he cares about is having evil revealed. God is using him. And he's been working on trying to get Epstein found out for decades. He has been. And God has placed him in this position for such a time as this. I truly believe it. And if you don't believe it, don't argue with me. Argue with God. I love you. Remember that you are loved by the creator of the entire universe. He also made you. And he loves you. So, walk in that today. Walk in that truth today. Pray that everything comes out. Whether you like Trump or not. Pray that God uses him for his glory. All right. Bye.